Today I'm going to go over what I think could be great decks for newer, returning, or beginner Yu-Gi-Oh players. These are decks that are on the easier side to combo and play with and can be built in a budget-friendly manner. These archetypes have several things going for them, that you can win a game without upgrading the deck, but there will be a clear way to do it if you end up liking the deck. For number 5 I have For Hire. For Hire is a fun deck that uses their small monsters to special summon everything else. The small monsters also gain additional effects when other For Hire monsters are summoned to gain advantage for the deck, whether it be searching, popping opponent's cards, or interacting with the graveyard. While the high-level monsters get effects when summoned, like adding a card from the top cards of the deck or banishing cards from the opponent's graveyards. Some of them also have the ability to negate monster effects or spell and traps by discarding a For Hire monster, which is easy to set up when you have a link monster that can special summon from the deck. Also, the most expensive cards will be about $1.50, while the rest of the For Hire cards are $1 or less, making it an easier deck to pick up. To upgrade the deck, you'll mostly just want to add hand traps and cards that let you play, like Called by the Grave, since you are reliant on your normal summon. Up next, for number 4, I have Crusadia. At least for the budget version, Crusadia is all about going second and killing your opponent in one turn, with Crusadia Maximus doubling the damage and Equimax gaining attack from all the monsters it points to. It is easy to attack for a lot of damage, and Kaijus can help guarantee Equimax will point at more monsters for even more attack. You can also search Maximus as you are linking up to your boss of Crusadia Magius, so you can almost always have your Maximus. All of the main Crusadia also help to link up by special summoning themselves to a zone a link monster points to, so you can have enough material for Equimax. The OTK Crusadia package all got reprinted in the 2019 Megatins, so there is only Equimax over $1 right now, making it a pretty cheap deck. To upgrade the deck, you will probably want better going second cards, but you could go for a more combo build for a more variety of plays. At number 3, I have Prank Kids. Prank Kids is one of the archetypes that got reprinted in Maximum Gold Eldorado, and the majority of them are about $1 and less. Currently, it is only Rip Roaring Roaster that didn't get a reprint that is about $5. Luckily, most people only play one, so it isn't much to worry about. They also have one main play where they set up Battle Butler to destroy all your opponent's monsters, which is pretty strong and can at times stop your opponent's turn. It is also consistent, since if there is no interruption, you only need one Prank Kids monster to set up the fusion monster. There are definitely more complicated plays to play optimally with the deck, but it is pretty simple to get started. For upgrading the deck, you will mostly want good hand trips that you could potentially draw with Prank Kids pranks. There is also the Brave token package that comes out in Grand Creators that will give Prank Kids more plays for them, but will probably not be super budget friendly. At number 2, I put Sharks or Kragen Control. The new number 4 Stealth Kragen is one of the easiest interruptions to make, requiring only 2 level 4 water monsters, and then during the main phase you can destroy a monster your opponent controls. It is also hard to get rid of it, since when it is destroyed, it gets out Kragen Spawn, which can then get out Stealth Kragen when destroyed. Since Stealth Kragen makes all monsters on the field water, activating Goza Match can lock your opponent out of summoning monsters. This combo will win games on its own. A more expensive extra deck package is Bahamut Shark into Totally Awesome. This lets you get a negation at again only 2 level 4 water monsters, which is pretty easy to remember. Consistency for the deck is a little expensive in Beautiful Princess right now. Luckily there are a lot of cheap monsters that let you get multiple water monsters onto the board. To upgrade the deck, you can go for a more combo version that tries to end on Utopic Draco Future plus multiple Totally Awesomes, or go for a more control version with traps, hand traps, and of course Kragen. For number 1, I have Altergeist. Altergeist is another deck that got a lot of their cards reprinted in Maximum Gold Eldorado. While Personal Spoofing and Protocol are gonna be about $4 and $2 respectively, everything else is $1 or less currently, even the new cards. Altergeist is also pretty simple in concept. You activate a trap to interrupt your opponent and then special summon Multifaker and then special summon Silkudist from your deck. Then using Silkudist effect to bounce Multifaker and an opponent's card so you can do it all again the next turn. They also have some great consistency cards in Altergeist Mellowseek and Personal Spoofing that will help them out-advantage a lot of decks. They can even negate monster effects with Altergeist Protocol and spell and trap effects with their link monster Altergeist Hextia to really help them slow down your opponent. Upgrading the deck is also pretty easy because you just get better traps to handle your opponent's cards better. Whether it be Furhire, Crusadia, Prank Kids, Shark, or Altergeist, these are my top decks that I think are beginner friendly. If you want to see sample budget deck lists of any of these 5 decks, the links will be in the description. Thanks for watching.